So hi everyone, I am going to present about accidents and injuries in workplace settings. Accidents are significant concerns in workplace settings because these can lead to severe injuries to employees. The utmost priority in workplace settings is the health and safety of the workers. Accidents and injuries will heavily affect the flow of every employee's work. So injuries are severe concerns in workplaces as well as accidents. There are factors that causes accidents at work. One of them is carelessness, second is illnesses, third is personal problems, and four is not properly equipped. So there are factors that causes injury. One is falling objects, slips and falls, collisions, cuts, and chemicals. So inhalation can lead to poisoning parts of the body because of the toxic chemicals. Straining muscles, head injuries and concussions are the results of all of the factors that causes the injury. So in the year 2016, the number one cause of death is falling. There are thousands of workers that die due to this factor. In Singapore, there are 54 deaths where 20 are in construction workplaces, and it is mainly because of falling in high heights. So this only means that it is a warning that all employees should be cautious when working in heights. Thus, fewer mortality rates will appear. So injury is the leading cause of absenteeism for the medical healthcare team. Nurses tend to lift the patient using their strength. Injury occurs when they do not use proper body mechanics. Working in healthcare puts the nurse at the physical hazard of potential MSD or musculoskeletal disorder. So this hazard can be avoided by educating themselves about the proper body mechanics that can help avoid back pain or any pain related to lifting or moving a patient. Emphasis of using personal protective equipment for employees is also important. So employers and companies need to emphasize the importance of PPE at work. So benefits of wearing PPE: it prevents modes of transmission and it protects the body from pathogens. Why does work injury increases? Many employees lack knowledge about dealing with the hazards they have in their workplace. They tend to choose to be ignorant about the safety of others and themselves. Employers sometimes send their employees to training about safety hazards. Employees will be more aware in keeping an orderly environment clear of any clutter on the floor that can cause injury. How employees can help minimize accidents that are happening in the workplace. So employees have to know and recognize harmful products, equipments, and whatnot in a workplace setting. So employees have to understand how to read labels in a container, especially WMIS. And they also need to know how to read data sheets. So there are recommendations to avoid accidents in workplaces. So one recommendation is about factors that causes accidents in the workplace. So employees have to look at where they are walking and they have to make sure that they are careful to reduce risk of slipping and falling into ground. So nursing absenteeism can be avoided by following safety hazards that the Nurses Association provided. So for instance, nurses have to do proper body mechanics to avoid back injury. And a work injury can decrease by letting all the employees and employers know about the hazards in their workplace. Monitoring safety measures during a staff meeting and rewarding employees who abide by the safety standard. And also, recommendations. Another way to decrease work injury is by identifying the hazards that the particular workplace has and paying attention to it. and developing strategies or a plan. Knowledge and learning is far the essential thing to have in workplaces. Employees need to involve themselves in attending meetings and workshops that relate to safety in the workplace, like WMIS. These will help employees further enhance their knowledge about their job. So that's all for today, and these are the references that we used at this presentation.